want to do is get into a sideways game against this speed. There's Carson Palmer looking on as well. They feel like this Seattle team is just too fast to try and go sideline to sideline.
Second and 18, a draw with Ellington, who is stopped. That solid Seattle linebacking core there. Wagner and Wright right in the middle of it all, as they usually are.
Yeah, and that's where they can take a few snaps off of Adrian Peterson by getting Andre Ellington in there. Typically, he is the guy that comes in on third down. He's the receiver. He's the screen and draw guy. And now on third down and long, I know they would love to try and pick this up, but you do not want to take a big chance and turn it over down here to the Seahawks. No free points.
Freeney working on the backup tackle, bottom of the screen. Well protected again, and Fitzgerald cannot hang on as he goes to the ground. And it's incomplete. Bradley McDougall, who's getting the start for the injured Earl Thomas at safety, broke it up. And Fitzgerald slow to get up. It's fourth down.
Yep, Justin Coleman's going to get his hands in there, and Fitzgerald just about had it, and it was just Coleman who just kept fighting and scrapping and managed to get that thing. And you get the ball out of Larry Fitzgerald's hands, you've done something.
Andy Lee on to kick it away for Arizona. Pretty good kick, 54 yards. Here's Lockett with some blocking. Gets it close to midfield as he is stopped there. Second straight possession. Good field position for the Seahawks, who are off to a poor start on offense.
Every time you call on me, I drop what I do. You are my best friend, and we've got some things to do.
It takes hard work, grit, and determination to become a professional football player like Luke Kuechly. But it only takes 15 minutes to see how much you could save on car insurance with Geico.
Can I get a glass of white wine and a Michelob Ultra?
Michelob Ultra, 55% fewer carbs than a glass of white wine.
Nothing gets a family's full attention like my freshly prepared chicken. The delicious KFC $20 fill-up with 8 pieces of extra crispy chicken and sides will surely get your kids off their phones. And they may even look at you, their loving parent. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
The 7-seater Volkswagen Atlas. Life's as big as you make it.
This day have set upon a mighty endeavor. In this hour of great sacrifice, we shall prevail.
You're a long way from Texas, farm boy.
Rated mature.
PlayStation.
Key matchup on Thursday Night Football brought to you by Walmart. Rock this Christmas with Walmart. Russell Wilson came into the league, of course, in 2012. Patrick Peterson, a first-rounder the year before. In the same division, they see each other often. First 8 games, not bad, moderate numbers, but look at what's happened the last couple of games. When Wilson goes Peterson's way, he's completed them all. A decent average, over 10, move the chains. That's rare that you get those kind of numbers, anyone throwing on Patrick Peterson.
Yeah, and they tried for a while to put Peterson in on Doug Baldwin on the slot, and that's really not a great matchup for a bigger guy like Patrick Peterson. I don't think you'll see as much of that tonight.
Good field position again from the row 49. The drive starts. Rawls cuts it back, and Thomas Rawls gains 3 against this Arizona defense.
Josh Morrow, Stanford.
Corey Peters, Kentucky. Frosty Rucker, USC.
Chandler Jones, Syracuse.
Dan Buchanan, Washington State. Carlos Dansby, Auburn.
Kareem Martin, North Carolina. Patrick Peterson, Blanche Ely High School.
Tyvon Branch, UConn.
Tyron Matthew, LSU.
Tremont Williams, Louisiana Tech.
Some familiar names gone. Still some familiar names here. They've given up 25 points a game. Bottom quarter of the league. Wilson's throws complete. First catch, first snap on the field for J.D. McKissick, the second-year man out of Arkansas State. He's listed as a running back, but he was a receiver in his college days.
Yeah, and you get the feeling now that Russell Wilson and Darrell Bevell have come out and said, okay, you want to bring 5 blitzers against us and play man coverage? We're fine with that. We're going to make some quick throws and make you pay a price.
Quick snap count here on 1st and 10. Rawls back to the left. He'll gain a couple of yards. Antoine Bethea over there along with Robert Kimdiche, the defensive lineman. Arizona needs a little bit more play out of him, among others.
All right. Right there and right there. We'll watch these guys inside, and that's Robert Kimdiche, who really powers his way down the line. Here's somebody they desperately need to get it going. He had a nice game a week ago, did Kimdiche, maybe his best, and picking up right where he left off.
James Spencer's first-round pick a year ago. Wilson got a good block to get away from the Honey Badger and completes it to Doug Baldwin on the edge. Chandler Jones takes him out, but it is a first down. First one of the game for Seattle.
Nicely done right here by Rawls, coming over and giving Russell Wilson enough time out here on this bootleg. You have to make a clean block there, and once he gets in space, Doug Baldwin, you know, is going to make the first guy miss. Wilson out the other way. The quickness of Baldwin always gives you that extra 5 yards.
Not much there for Rawls. Gain of only a yard. Chris, you talked about Dwayne Brown coming here, the left tackle. Seattle's been looking for a while here. Who's going to be that running back in the post-Marshawn Lynch era? Haven't found him just yet.
Well, the lead guy was Chris Carson, who came out and started the first 4 games, and he looked great. And then they thought, oh, boy, we've got Eddie Lacy. And I thought, boy, that was going to be a perfect fit. And he started off pretty well last week, and then he got hurt. But Thomas Rawls was the guy a few years back that just exploded on the scene, and he is the man right now.
Lacy out tonight, as we told you earlier, groin injury, flag down, free play for Wilson, and it's Baldwin into the red zone at the 12-yard line. Dale Buchanan brings him down. Arizona looked to be offside.
Well, there's a completed pass. Offside, number 97, defense. That penalty is declined. First down.
Josh Morrow.
Well, Patrick Peterson did jump up right here. You're going to see the combination, one-on-one on the outside. Just gets the quick throw going, and you got the feeling that Patrick Peterson thought he was going to get a interception on that one, but Russell Wilson threw it on the good side, the inside.
Extra offensive lineman in the game, 73, Matt Tobin, and he is an eligible receiver left side of the line. From the 13, Rawls to that left side, thrown down. Solid defensive play by Olsen Pierre, who had the sack on the opening drive of this one.
Yeah, Olsen Pierre is one of many. Of course, we know Calais Campbell no longer here, tearing it up down in Jacksonville. So they're looking for replacements around here. But we have seen Olsen Pierre make a few plays. We talked about Robert Kimdiche. So they are working on that next generation of young defensive linemen to step up.
C.J. Procise, the back next to Wilson, who throws complete to Jimmy Graham. He'll be brought down about 4 yards shy of the first down. Tremont Williams, the corner with the tackle. You always wonder, is Jimmy Graham going to start to be that type of player like he was in New Orleans and really stretch the field for Seattle?
Well, he averaged about 10 touchdowns a year while he was in New Orleans. Had that one season where he had 14, I believe it was. And then came here and it just wasn't clicking. It just really didn't happen. But 4 touchdowns in the last 4 games, so you get the feeling now that it's starting to happen a little bit better.
Especially down here in the red zone, right? McKissick's over there on the same side with Graham. 3rd and 3, going Jimmy Graham's way. Goes up and gets it. Touchdown Seattle. In front of Tyvon Branch. Jimmy Graham in the end zone again. And Branch shaken up on the play.
Well, if you have a basketball player, why not throw him a rebound up there, right? Get a little jump ball action going against a much smaller defensive back, and you could see Russell Wilson just floated that thing up in the air. He got his one-on-one, had the bunch on the other side. Very tough for a defensive back to get up there and make that play.
Branch goes to grab his